Hello everybody. It has been a while since I've came outside. I only milked Adrian 3 times and it's been quite a few days since I've been back outside. But I have baby with me. There she is in there. Let's see if I can open this up. There she is, sleeping. Sleeping away in there. So hubby bought me a jogging stroller so I can go off-roading with it and walk baby around. So have you missed me doing the chores? Yes. Do you dislike the animals more that you have to do them every day, twice a day?
Yeah, it's fine. You get used to it, I guess.
You get used to it. So there's something I have to show you guys. Something happened that wasn't supposed to happen, but it happened anyway. Oh my goodness, look at that little puppy. Oh my goodness. It's such a sweet puppy. We have puppies. Maggie, did you have puppies? Is that your baby? That one's a boy. That one's a boy. Here, Hannah, can you put this puppy back? Look at those sweet babies in there. You did a good job, Maggie. So we did not plan on having puppies this year. So when Maggie came in heat, we separated her from Earl so we would not get puppies. And I write it on the calendar every time she comes in heat, so I know when she's gonna come in heat. But she ended up coming in heat 2 months later. I was not expecting that. I looked out my kitchen window, I was doing dishes, and she was standing for Earl, so we separated them, but we were too late. He had already gotten her. We never saw him get her, but he had already gotten her. So I talked to my vet about it, and my vet said that sometimes that will happen, that they'll throw an extra heat in there that's off schedule. So that's something we have to look for in the future, but it's not the end of the world. We just weren't planning on puppies this year, but the kids are definitely happy we have puppies. And she only had 5 this time. Her last 2 litters she had 8, but this time she only had 5. So that makes it a little easier. Hi, Vinny. Hi, Stormy. How are you guys doing? I haven't seen you in such a long time. Hi, guys. Hi. It's been so long. How you doing? I missed you. Yes, I did. Hi, guys. Hi, ladies. And Squirt. Hello, guys. You're looking so nice. How are we doing over here? Belle, you're getting so tall. Seriously, she's getting so tall now. Hi, Normal. I'm glad that Beauty's so tame and friendly. And Eve. As wild as she was when she was a baby, I'm surprised she lets us touch her. Oh, she didn't run back as fast as I thought she would.
I can get one in every now and then.
Yeah. I think the chickens want you to throw them more food.
What?
Hi, baby boys. Yeah, Daddy's gonna give him a bale of hay tonight. Oh, he let you pet him.
Oh yeah, they don't.
How are his horns? Did any of them pop out, or are they all good?
It's just that whatever that rope is on the back. He has it too. His is coming out a little bit. You see it?
Well, he's got a horn.
Well, he has like the outer layer of a horn.
Let me see.
Kind of like that, but a lot longer.
I don't know. Is it just a scab?
I don't think so. I think it's the outside of the horn.
So he's growing a horn?
Think of like a carrot.
Okay.
Only a little bit of the outside layer is growing.
So he's got a partial horn growing.
Something.
Oh, okay.
Kind of looks like a fingernail.
I don't know. I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
I wish I could get closer. Can you hold her stroller? Don't let her go. So I can get closer to his head. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to scare you. I think that's just the scab you're seeing.
Okay, well, that's good.
I think.
Not an expert.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm seeing is just a bunch of scabs on their head.
Okay. Well, Aladdin has a really long
That's what it looks like.
on his right side.
He definitely doesn't want me to get close to him. Does he usually act like this? Yeah, that just looks like there's scabs coming off.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that looks good. It's just their scabs. But you boys are looking good. I don't like how unfriendly you guys are, though. You're very not friendly. We're going to have to work on that. Yeah, it's off right now. But I don't know if they'll let you pet him or not. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad Jimmy's friendly.
I think she can pet Aladdin.
Well, this fall, I'm planning on selling Aladdin. So we'll be keeping Jimmy for the freezer. And then I'm going to sell Aladdin this fall, probably. And then we got to work on getting Romeo tame because he's going to be our stud. So that is the plan. He's the worst one.
He's skittish.
That stinks.
Compared to the other two.
Well, I'll have to work on him then. Try to halter train him before he gets any bigger.
Don't forget I back up and do that one.
Okay, well, I'm going to go down the hill. Don't start it until I got her down the hill. So one exciting thing happened that I have not mentioned. I think it was a couple days after I gave birth. I found some hay on Facebook. The guy had just listed it for sale. I messaged him and thankfully we got really lucky. He was able to deliver it. So we were able to get 11 more bales of hay because I know what we had was not gonna last. I mean, it would be gone already. So thankfully we were able to get more hay. So we will have enough to last us until our regular hay guy bales hay and we can get more hay from him. It's definitely not as nice as the other hay that we got, but the cows eat it. They don't mind. It's something to eat until the grass grows, which the bottom pasture, the grass is really starting to grow. So in a couple more weeks, I'm hoping to be able to let the cows down there, and I think they will be very happy to have grass again. But I think we're gonna probably have to give hay all summer, a bale here and there, because we really do not have a lot of pasture. Our pasture has a lot of trees. We don't have a ton of grass. So it's just something we're gonna have to deal with until we can really clear out and fence in more property. But we will get there. Now we're gonna see the piggies. Hi, piggies. I haven't seen you guys in such a long time. You guys are getting big. Hey, Bobby, can you get them water for this water dish? This water dish is empty. I know they have that one over there, but can we fill this one up too, please? And we'll get some water and I'll dump it in there. Thank you, babe. Hi, guys. These are getting big. So one thing we have to do, hopefully tomorrow, is put up an electric fence inside of this garden so they can get used to electric. So then this weekend we can move them up beside our other pigs in the woods. We're gonna put a fence up there, move them up in the woods, but we gotta get them used to electric while they're still in here because I don't know how well they're gonna do, but they need to move out of the garden. I imagine we're gonna get some vegetables growing that we didn't plant, seeds from our garden last year. So I wanna be able to get some wild tomatoes. So the pigs really need to move out of here so we can do that. Plus, Michael wants to plant some pumpkins and try to get a giant pumpkin. So in order to do that, pigs have to come out. So fingers crossed we can do that tomorrow. And I think they'll be much happier up in the woods, especially since it's gonna start getting hot. They don't have a lot of shade in here. They just have the 2 pens. We have 2 pens in here for them. And pigs do not do good without shade. They need shade or they will not survive in full sun. So thankfully it's still cool out. They're okay, but definitely need to move them up there before summer hits. Hi guys, everybody sounds very hungry over here. Are you ready for your dinner? You guys hungry? You sound hungry. Where are you guys? You got my lasso. Thank you. What are you guys doing?
I got the rabbit feed.
Oh, okay. You're delivering feed to where it needs to go.
Yes.
Okay.
Carry on.
Fun, yeah. So, hubby had to pick up rabbit feed at Rural King today, and while he was there, I asked him to get me a lasso. So, that's what he got me, because I'm gonna have to start halter training Romeo and trying to get him friendly. And he's not really catchable, so I figured we're gonna need a lasso. I'm gonna try to practice on it before I try to catch him. It's something that I should know how to do. Just having a farm, having animals that you can't really touch. And it would have probably worked really well for catching pigs. So I'm gonna try to learn that too. So that'll be coming up. A lot of exciting things are happening. A lot of exciting things. And another exciting thing that I can show you. I have not seen her yet, so this is my first time seeing her. Hello, pretty girl. Look at you. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna mess with you. Just peeking in. So pretty girl has went broody. She is 8 years old. She just had her birthday. She turned 8 and she is broody again. She goes broody every year. So I wasn't sure if she'd go broody this year since she's getting so old, but she went broody again. She is an excellent chicken. She does amazing. So I'm very excited she's broody. And we've been getting so many eggs from our chickens. We cannot eat them all. So we have 3 incubators. Each one holds 50 eggs each. So we've been filling up the incubators. So we should get a lot of chicks here soon. So I'm very excited for that. So much exciting stuff happening. I'm excited for chicks. Excited to learn how to lasso. I'm excited that we got hay. Hi boys. Do you want me to move your hay up for you? I can see you probably can't reach it anymore. I'll move it up for you. How's that sound? That should last you guys till tomorrow morning. Now you can actually reach it. With these bars being so close together, this is actually for goats. So they can't stick their heads in there to reach it once it goes down. So I always have to move it up for them once we get to the end of the bale. And then that's only gonna last them in like another day before we have to give them another bale. Another day or two, hubby's gonna have to start the tractor up again. Hi guys, how are we doing? How are all the babies? How are you doing, Adrian? I've been anxious to see how you're doing. All right, let's look at you, see how you're doing. You're looking a little better. Still pretty slim, but you do look better than you did. You do look so much better, but still slim. We still got to work on you. So when I was off having baby, Adrian was not getting as much food because Rocky was pushing her away and she was not getting what she needs. And to give her more food, Rocky's just gonna eat it. He needs to actually come out of here now that we're not getting all the rain anymore. So I started milking her again and feeding her in the stanchion twice a day. So I have not milked her, but Hunter has still been feeding her in the stanchion twice a day. So she gets the food that she needs. She gets to eat as much as she wants. And she is starting to put a little weight back on because her condition really went down. She was not getting enough grain. So we're trying to fatten her back up. And definitely that'll be something we have to do this weekend too, is move Rocky back out of here. Because he gets too much grain when these ladies that just had babies definitely need the grain, and he does not. Billy goats really shouldn't have grain because they can get stones. We do put minerals in their grain. I forget what it's called. It's on the bag. That keeps him from getting stones. Plus I put apple cider vinegar in their water. That's supposed to keep him from getting stones, but he definitely is a hog and eats more than he should. Okay, see how baby's doing. She's doing good. Oh, you're such a trooper. You're doing such a good job. All right. Yeah, I mean, look, he's definitely eating too much grain. I mean, you can see he's eating it all and they're not getting what they need. You gotta move him over tonight. Is the halter over here? Can you move him over?
It's in my truck.
Okay, I'll get it. Can you move him tonight? Might as well just do it now.
The drill's in the basement.
Do we need the drill?
Undo your thing.
Oh.
Remember, attach it to the
Oh. Oh, the drill's in the basement.
and the end's not in the drill.
Got a baby.
I did. And he's actually calm.
Yep. Oh yeah, we decided to tie up Rocky so we could give the girls more food. Because he's such a pig.
Get that rooster on the other side.
He's getting the halter off his nose, actually. It's barely on there. Well, that's all for today, and I will see you later.